Good day, sports fans. I am Las Vegas world champion handicapper Chip Chirimbes, coming to you with a complimentary winner from Picks and Parlays for Major League Baseball action on Thursday, August 20th. Now, players, Picks and Parlays is the way to go for true professional help. Go to picksandparlays.net. There are cadres of professional sports handicappers that are posting their best each and every day. They do the research, they do their homework, and they are on the right side. So get to picksandparlays.net, especially now that we have a combination of football and Major League Baseball with college just around the corner. The season's getting warm, and you should heat up with players from picksandparlays.net. All right, I have a baseball game for you today, and one team is just in the doldrums, will always be in the doldrums. There's no chance to get there. And another one is fighting for their wild card life, and they can actually win the division with a 63-63 record. And I'm talking about the Houston Astros. The Astros are a little bit more competitive than the LA Angels, particularly on the road, where the Angels are 20-41, which is absolutely horrendous. They're 50-76 on the year, on their way to losing over 100 games, most likely. And they are starting a right-hander that just has no hope. He has no hope. Even the A-play can't bail Grayson Rodriguez out. He's 3-5 on the year with a 7.17 ERA. But, it's not all his fault. This guy was 12-6 in his two previous years pitching for Baltimore. He was 20-8 in his career pitching for the Orioles. He gets sent to the Angels, where the atmosphere is, let's go out here and just have a good time. We've got Mickey Trout, who just is so happy to be hitting 232 with a 10-year contract. So I think incentive in playing for the Angels doesn't help. I don't think it doesn't help at all. I mean, you could be with teams that are weak-hitting teams, but I think this team, when they come out from opening day, they know that they don't give it a shot, and they're just looking to get through the season from day one, and they play 162 games. That's what I think of the Angels. Now, Grayson Rodriguez is giving up 10 home runs in 50 innings, 66 hits, and, the standard is you got to give up less than one hit an inning, especially if you're not striking out at least one batter an inning. Like I said, a career record of 20-8, and then jettisoned to the Angels. I don't know. This LA team, maybe they like playing teams from Texas, because they took 3 straight from Texas. They won the first game of the series against Houston, and they were leading early on Wednesday night. I don't know what happened to that when the game final, but they're up one of Houston's right-handers right now, who's left-hander, who's really tough. I'm talking about Peter Lambert. Lambert is 8-6 with a 3.11 ERA, and he's going 118 innings with a strikeout an inning and only giving up 91 hits. But there are other hits in Major League Baseball on this date. There was a big hit in 1901. Yeah, on that date, Joe McGinney got suspended for punching and spitting at an umpire. He knocked out an umpire. We got a lifetime ban, which, of course, rescinded after 12 days. That was in 1901. There was another big hit in 1949 when Richie Ashburn lined the ball to center, in which was trapped by the Giants center fielder prior to Willie Mays. A riot ensued in Philadelphia. They were kind of eager in Philadelphia. I mean, between the Philadelphia A's and Philadelphia Phillies, there are a number of incidents happened in Major League Baseball, riots and fights and forfeits, and Connie Mack was involved in a number of them. And one other thing in Major League Baseball is that on this date, Kent Harrelson hit his owner, Charlie Finley, by calling him a menace to baseball. And right after the game, he was absolutely released. And by the way, Charlie Finley released the second baseman Andrews in the middle of the World Series for booting and making an error, and a ground ball go through his legs. And of course, the union reinstated him. And the biggest hit of all, Juan Marichal smacked Johnny Roseboro overhead in 1965. The Giants and Dodgers had a rivalry not like today. It was carryover from New York days. And Roseboro threw a ball very close to the Dominican's ear on the way back to the pitcher, and he didn't appreciate it. Juan Marichal turned around and bopped Roseboro over the head, was given a 2-week suspension, and yet the Giants managed to make it to the playoffs. This was in 1965. Willie Mays was robbed of the MVP when he had 51 homers, 128 RBIs, but Maury Wills had 96 stolen bases. That's what happened on this date in 1965. But tonight, in Major League Baseball, Houston is going to have the major edge, and they're going to be a large favorite. And I don't care that they're at home. I would lay the run line here, because I expect Rodriguez to give up a bunch of runs and Peter Lambert to be as good as he is, which is a fine, fine pitcher. Now, you might think about playing the over, But the Astros aren't the most powerful hitting team. They got Alvarez who sits there and puts runs up like a machine. I mean, this guy's MVP. Probably going to give it. He's got to win it. No Judge. Can't give it a rally. He's only hitting 180 with 12 homers after his epic year last year for the Seattle Mariners. Anyway, I think you play this game. You play Houston. I don't like laying. I'd lay the runs. I know they only have 8 at-bats, but that gives you a stronger price. You're going to get more. I just think the Angels are going through the motions. They only won 21 of 61 games on the road, and 4 of them have come of late. I don't expect that to continue. I really don't. I expect them to fall short. But if you want to rise up and step on your man, get to picksandparlays.net, particularly for Chipper's Thursday night action in NFL and Major League Baseball action. Remember, everyone, I'll be here each and every day with a complimentary winner. Give us a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.